overpasses are so nice. And on your right, you will see the only In-N-Out burger in Austin, Texas. How's everybody doing? This morning I finished my defensive driving. Finally, only a year after I got my speeding ticket. But I finally got around to it. Finally got it taken care of. So I thought I'd talk about it. I know I did this search before I went ahead and chose the place that I did it with. So if you don't know what defensive driving is, it helps lower your insurance. Sometimes people will do it to get a ticket waived, like I did, like a speeding ticket. Some people take it just because they want to. I don't know why, but yeah. So, you know what? I think this car lot right here, 6 years ago. I didn't even live in Austin. 6 years ago, I came to this car lot. It was a different. You can see this. Well, maybe you can see the sign. It looks like it's Ross's is painted over something else. But I came to this little car lot dealer place because they had a 1999 M3. It was an E36, and it was when I was looking for a car when I was 18. Yeah, 18, and I found this E36 M3 and I loved it. But unfortunately, it didn't check out. I had some problems with it. It would have been too expensive. But I ended up getting that red Mustang. I don't know if I've ever showed you guys, but I used to have a red Mustang, 2002 Mustang GT. Ended up getting that instead, but that's kind of weird. I never remembered where that place was, but I am 99.9% sure that was it. Anyways, back on topic, defensive driving. So you may be trying to free yourself of paying a speeding ticket or other ticket of sorts, or lower your insurance. I did this search recently, asked friends, searched online, tried to find something, and I'm pretty happy with the place that I did it with. You got different options. You can do things online, or you can do them in like a class. For Texas, you have to take a course online or in a class of a minimum of 6 hours for it to qualify. And the place that I did it with was comedydefensivedriving.com. So I think this place I know it's available for Texas and California. I'll put a list of the places on the screen. If it's too long, I'll put it in the description. But also put a place to it in the description, the link to the website, if you didn't hear me. So you guys can check it out if you ever need to. But it was pretty cool. There's a few main things that you look for when you're trying to get defensive driving done. One, it's cheap. Because let's face it, you're probably going to have to pay court fees even if you don't pay the speeding ticket. And you really don't want to spend a lot of money, so you want it to be cheap. Defensive driving tends to be around like between $20 and $40. This particular one was $25. I haven't found one that's cheaper, at least one that worked for Texas. I think I saw one for California that was $15 when I was searching around. But this one was $25, so not bad. Free shipping on the certificate that you get for it. And it's called Comedy Defensive Driving, so it's kind of humorous. Basically, this one, all the stuff is presented to you by these animations of celebrities, and then this voiceover that does all the different voices for these celebrities. It's got like Walken and Schwarzenegger, and I can't even remember else. There's this Harry Potter Puppet Palace shows up for a split second. Then there's this random chick that presents for a while. I don't even remember who it was. It's not real. It's not actual celebrities, but it was kind of humorous at times. More stupid humorous than it was actually like legitimately funny. But another thing that I look for is that it's not hard, because if you're going to be spending your time doing it, you don't want to end up failing it and not getting your certificate. I haven't come across anything that's like not passable if you have any common sense whatsoever. But this one was exceptionally easy. Like, for the questions, you get 3 choices. 2 of them were blatantly wrong, and 1 of them was obviously the right answer. You wouldn't even have to listen to it as long as you had some common sense. But I do not condone not listening to the defensive driving course that you're doing, because if you're doing it, you probably should be listening to it. But if you are so inclined not to listen to it at all, you would be able to pass everything without any issue. Aside from one part. There is one part where they do get you, and it's kind of sucks because it breaks it into like different parts. Like, it says this next portion is X amount of minutes, and this particular one was the longest portion. I think it was like around 20 minutes long. And the question, it was a series of this was what was funny. It was basically done like a Dave Letterman top 10, and it was about drinking and driving. And they show you 10 different videos in these 20 minutes, and then the question you get after the fact is a very specific question about some random moment in one of the videos, and it's actually difficult. If you weren't paying attention, you would not be able to answer it correctly. I mean, obviously you have a 1 in 3 chance of guessing, but that's not necessarily going to allow you to guess it correctly. And I even watched the thing all the way through, and I got the question wrong because I didn't remember it carefully enough. Like, you literally have to pay attention the entire time and make mental note of everything that happens. Otherwise, you could get it wrong, which I did, even though I was watching it. So, all the other stuff, like I said, if you were so inclined, you would not have to pay attention at all. You just click the button continue during the whole thing and go on your dandy little way. Crap, dude. Oh, gosh. Idiots. Don't know how to drive. You have no idea how bad I want to split this, but cops hang around here all the freaking time. All the time. There's always a cop around here, so I don't want to do so. But yeah, so comedy defensive driving. It was, kind of a little humorous, but super easy and cheap. They'll ship this certificate out. I'll get it, sign it, and take it into the courthouse, and be all done with this speeding ticket that I got last January when I first got my R6. So, let me know if there's a defensive driving you've done. Let me know if you've got any interesting experiences. Like I said, you can do these defensive driving courses in an actual physical class. Like, you go to the class. You don't do it online. You go to it. And I'm kind of intrigued about how that is, if anyone's done that. What kind of people show up to that and how it was and whatnot. But this one was easy. I've done a couple of different ones in the past. One I did was called, like, idrivesafely.com, I think. And that one, there was no comedy to it, and you did have to pay attention. It actually had answers that you could get tricked up on if you weren't watching it. But I was happy with this one, comedydefensivedriving.com. So that's it. Just wanted to update you guys on that little thing I did. I started it last night at like 8:30. I did 4 or 5 hours of it, and then fell asleep, and then I finished it off this morning. That's what she said. That is definitely what she said. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Nothing else, but be sure to subscribe so you guys can get notified for the other vlogs. I would say I'm going to go play in traffic like Chase on 2 wheels, but I really can't go play in traffic because there's tons of traffic. Literally not moving. Peace. Let's take a detour. I have no idea if this is going to work. I have no idea where this road goes, but we're going to try it because I'm tired of my balls and thighs burning like 1,000 suns. I probably shouldn't go forward since, Sorry, dude. Oh my gosh, this is hot. It's not even hot outside, it's like 60 degrees. But sitting in traffic, the R1 right now, 226 degrees. 226. Finally. No! No! Now I gotta wait for some probably like 80-year-old woman to walk across the street. Wow, check out this thing. 3 wheels. There's dogs in the back. To the right. And then I go to the left. Where do I go to the left? Here we go. Shoal Creek. Bumps, bumps, bumps.